Hello, hello, YouTube! Happy birthday, it's me, Senniursa, silly bear girl vtuber, and we are continuing our Slay the Princess playthrough. I think last time we were able to conquer or return the Wraith as well as the Fury. So I'm excited to continue seeing all of the different faces of Miss Princess. Nodders. Yeah, tonight we will be starting with the nice pacifist route. Hopefully.
You're on a
We
path
did get a challenge.
and at the end of that
to do
path
so.
is a cabin.
So it's time.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Not the end of the world. Mo, hi Mo, welcome. I'm glad you're chilling and relaxing, Mr. Zuko. Okay, let's see. I still really like this one. I guess I feel like what you choose early on doesn't really matter that much. At least like until you're at the decision-making parts.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to
For the later
save
days,
princesses,
you know?
not slay them.
I think
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
he doesn't know. Good thing I'm a knower. Tee. Hello.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I'm so ready to choose a different route. I don't need weapons. I am so strong and so brave and also so kind. The princess will love me.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Hello?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
I feel like she sounds softer and nicer somehow. Like I feel like by not choosing to bring the weapon,
Don't
she
let
knows.
it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
Yay. Are we like a vampire? We're not allowed to go in without an
You walk
invitation.
down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Oh, that must be so harsh, like on her wrist and stuff too. It's heavy. She's just a little guy.
Beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
We're locking in.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I'll see what I can do. Examine the chains. Hold on, let's talk a bit first. I feel like the hesitation she would not deal well with, theoretically. Let's see, examine the chains. Not to like meta or
Only making
anything.
this more difficult.
But I want to be nice. I think she deserves niceness. Not hers.
Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Guys, her eyes are so big. She's so pretty. So
No.
pure.
You're doing the right thing.
So true.
You walk
So
up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Oh my god. I guess without the knife, it might be too hard to break them, huh?
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No, unfortunately, yeah.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Unluckers. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Does she know? Does she know there's a knife upstairs?
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
As in cut her hands off, Monka?
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
Yeah, we can't be too
You
chalant,
attempt to
guys.
make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Oh my god! Guys, I just got owned? Guys?
Someone else here?
Monka? Hey, let me out of here. Try the door. Return to the bottom of the stairs. Hey,
Your
let me out of
shouts
here.
and pleas are met with silence.
No.
I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Maybe I should have brought the silly knife. But, let's try
You
it.
try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
No. Let's go back to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Yeah, he makes a good point. Maybe. Also, Rainbow, hello. Hey, there are some cute bugs. If she was a bug, she'd be the cutest one. No, it's not just wood, Doom. There's also a lock. Locks are scary. I don't have a thieving kit. I did not come prepared. All I have is my furry arms and really long icky nails and an unkempt appearance and my big heart. Yeah, that's right. And no knife, because I didn't grab the knife. Unluckers. And also One-Eyed King, hello, Vince, hello. Thank you for the lurk. Please relax lots. Good luck studying.
Easier for whom?
Meow. So true. I don't trust the narrator.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
She has empathy for me. Love
There's
to
a
see it.
slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Together, she loves me. White people happy? Would you save the princess if she were a worm? I would! I love saving princesses.
She barely hesitates.
oh my
before raising
God!
Her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Oh my god. Guys, the poor princess. I cannot imagine the pain she is going through. Oh my god. Oh my god.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
Miss Princess.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her.
Let's use it to free her. Let's use it to free her.
You
She
won't
loves
believe
us.
What happens if you do that?
Save the princess.
Fine.
Fine. I guess you are my little pug champ.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against
Oh,
the ragged,
God.
self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Is there a way to free her without just cutting off her arm? Can I just break the chain somehow without unhanding her? Cause the poor princess, bro. So much eyes.
You cut into her flesh.
No, we have to cut the poor princess.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Holy moly. Guys, the princess is actually super strongest soldier. I'm sorry for lying and taking your valor, queen. Holy moly.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
She smiles. She is so strong. She is.
How is she
simply
still
too
smiling
strong.
after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
She's unbothered, moisturized, in her lane, vibing.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's get out of here. It's fine. We're gonna have a great time. So true, princess. Let's approach the locked door together.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Oh my god, is the narrator going to... how do you say? Take initiative?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
No! We will fight.
Wait,
The narrator.
this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
She trusts us, guys. She loves us. We can't stop her. We can't backstab her, especially. Taking her valor just like Valorant's. Uh-oh. Oh my god! Wait. Guys. There's so many Slay the Princess prompts, but there's also a Warn Her one. Let's go. There's still hope. Imagine there's actually a difference between which, like, Slay the Princess period you choose, by the way. That'd be so funny. Right, let's warn her. Stop that, Susan. No. I will never stop. I will save the princess.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
This pose is so powerful. Like a why? It really, like conjures up the emotion of like a wounded animal with her back against the wall. You know?
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
But we can both get out of here alive. Yeah. I like that it's in the middle, so that if you like scroll too fast, you might not notice it. But I guess the reaction seed needed to find it in the options isn't too hard. And vtuber, hello.
The blade.
Let's resist.
Move the blade.
No, petulant.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
Guys, she looks so cute in this frame. Holy moly. Look how cute. How aesthetic. How angelic. We must protect her. Not us.
We both know this isn't you.
Does she know me? Ayo? Secret lore about to be dropped? So demure. So mindful.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade
Oh my god,
from
she
your
grabs it!
infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Oh my god, what if she kills us with the blade? Funko? I mean, I believe in the princess. She would never do so.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Oh my god. Wait, is she actually about to just kill us? Hello?
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh my god, guys.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. Whoopsies. Hee. Winky face.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
True! It's worth it. We'll
For
stay
her
strong.
sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
No, I don't think so.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Understandable. Have a nice day.
She doesn't
I
hardly
won't
use
sweat
a
it.
knife, does she?
It's fine.
Apparently not.
I forgive her.
Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Goodbye, cruel world. I lived a long life. It was a good few hours from waking up outside the cabin door. Hashtag girl failure. Senny loves a girl who stabs you in the chest that doesn't kill you. Yeah, I think she's allowed to stab you as many times as she wants. It's fine. I forgive her. She's the princess. Not your princess.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Oh my god, guys, she's crying for us. She loves us. It's okay, I love her too.
It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
Her crown is so pretty. I like the details in it too. This room is so cute too.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
R.I.P. The damsel! Oh my god, she is just a damsel in distress.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Wait, the music sounds a little different to this time, I think.
You're here to slay her.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? Oh, you B-word. You're inverts now. I'm wise to your tricks. Okay,
Oh,
no.
don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
No, he knows. He knows.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
I like the voice of this one a lot. I like the yeah, I'm Mr. Chad, and I will save her. My lovely princess. Don't worry, girl. I'm on my way. like the deeper voice and everything. I'm crying. Chad hero, man.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
He's revealing that he can hear us, though. The voices.
So all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
The four of us. Wow, that's a pretty big party. With the narrator, that's an entire party of 5. So you have the smitten, and then you have the hero, and then you have the princess, and then you have me, the player. Nice.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
I think that'd be worth.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Wow, so true, Bestie. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Proceed to cabin, turn around and leave. I'm kind of curious where this goes.
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. You were the one who did us in, villain.
I like that he's calling the narrator a villain.
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price.
But what if the princess is my world? People blessing? People pleading and blessing? She's the world? Not us? Good night, Dennis. See you later.
I beg to differ. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
I like that he specifically has like a very mocking voice when saying this part. That, what's the point of doing anything?
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
I agree, Mr. Hero.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself? Or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
What if the princess transported me because she loves me?
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
Maybe she saved us. Not us.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
Maybe she went crazy due to love sickness because I died. But I don't know. I am kind of curious, but no way to know. Majaloon, hello, Ohio. I agree, a potato. This narrator is incessant. I've never played Stanley Parable. I've heard good things about it, though, so I do want to play it eventually.
She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
I like how do you say it? How 100% sold Smitten is.
Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
I think she's good. I'm with them. I'm going to find a way to save her from that cabin. Let's talk about this, princess. ... Proceed to the cabin, turn around and leave. I'm with them. I'm gonna find a way to save her from that cabin.
You can't stop all of us. We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does.
That's so funny. And Spin sounds like you're talking about Mar. It's true! I love Miss Mar.
Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with? You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call.
Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
So true, but also it's crazy that this man just like forgot that the princess just like, oh yeah, I want to get out of here, so let me just chomp, bites down on her arm with no hesitation, Like no regrets, no pain, just chomp. But it's true. The princess is good. We will protect her. We will save her. The narrator is the one who can't be trusted.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
So true.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
I love the banter between them as well.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Wow, it's so pretty this time. So fancy.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
It's so damsel pilled. Wireless! Thank you so much for the resub and for 51 entire months. We're currently playing Slay the Princess, and we are going the nice routes because I want to save the princess. And so, let's see. Let's see how this goes. Hope you had a good week. I did. Today I had a day off, and so I cooked Japanese chicken curry, and it was very yummy. And meow, I was streaming, and so very happy. Same to you. I hope everybody had a great week, and let's end it off strong. Explore. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Explore. This whole cabin is different than last time. Approach the mirror. Take the blade. Enter the prison. I want to say something about the mirror on the wall, but I think he's gonna pretend he doesn't see it again.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here. In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
Why would you lie about that? What's the point? I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. It doesn't matter. Remain silent. Approach the mirror. Why would you lie about that? What's the point?
Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done?
Maybe he has a point. But I do want to mention that the whole cabin is
Very
different.
different. Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time around.
Yeah, that guy had one goal and one goal only.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
I still don't trust that guy, but that's okay. Meow, meow, meow.
So focus up. Stop letting yourself get distracted.
Focus up, dial in, lock in. So I meant to do my 3 minutes ad break earlier, but then it didn't work. Because I'm not sure why it didn't work. So let's go ahead and do our 3-minute ad break real quick. Right now. Yeah. Doom, thank you for the tribute. I'm going to drink some water, and we'll sit here for a little bit while we wait for the ad break to finish up. Meow meow. I do think on YouTube you might not have like the ads though. And so, keep on thinking. Hashtag ad. Hashtag ad. Check out my YouTube and Twitter channel. My YouTube channel and Twitter. Abella. Yes, big shots, big highlights. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves too. Meow meow meow. I made myself some strawberry milk tea for my day off, and it's yummy. true. Ad blocker for YouTube is a banger, and it's too bad it doesn't really work for Twitch. And so, maybe I should link my YouTube stream on Twitch more often, so that way people can like tune in more often as well. Although I feel like on Twitch having your chat messages show up is quite cute, and like having the ability to use your silly emotes and stuff, you know. But I like the video player and stuff for YouTube instead. So I guess both have their pros and cons. Hehe. There's 40 seconds left of the ad. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Maybe I can just continue, but I would feel bad if people aren't able to peep. So let's continue. Let's open and wait a little. Sunny knife. Mr. Freeze is ready for the action to continue. He's ready to see where this leads. Where the kindness route goes. I guess it's called pacifist route, right? In Undertale, I literally only did the Undertale, or only did the pacifist route because the game was already like really hard and stuff. What is a Cenobite news? Good question, Wireless. So basically, Irium is a app for VTubers to like stream on and like chat on and stuff, and so it's kind of like Twitch or YouTube where you can stream on it, but it's a little different in that like the latency is even lower, and it's quite cool. And I'm going to be part of their founding streamers, so like one of 60 or so streamers to launch together like with the app. And my Irium debut with Cenobite is actually going to be on the 22nd at, I believe, 8 p.m. Eastern time. I'll probably make a command soon for it, but yeah, I'm really excited for the Irium app to drop, and I hope that you guys would consider downloading it and watching my Irium streams too. People shy. Cenobite, the box, you've opened it. No! So many people mention Cenobites, but I don't know what series it's from, nor have I ever checked it out. But yeah, I'm really excited for Irium and excited to explore my silly little cat girl alt. Teehee. Or more so, let the kitty sidekick take the reins. Sounds fun. Yeah. It's basically since I'd be streaming with like my silly telephone, it would only be like just chatting or like ASMR or singing content and stuff. So it'll be a little bit different vibes, I guess, compared to video gaming. But I think it's gonna be awesome. So yeah. Oh, and Cenobite is Pinhead? That's so cool. I thought his name was just Pinhead. But I have seen him. Oh. Alright, it's time to continue. Like, that's some of the best content. I know. I'm really excited because it kind of like gives me an excuse as well to like do more chatting streams, right? And some singing and practice more ASMR because I wanna be better with it, but I don't practice enough, you know. Oh, it was borrowed for Hellraiser. That's crazy. Yeah. I wonder why Doom's message with Pinhead was auto-modded, but then Rice's wasn't. That's so funny. Maybe because it was capitalized? But yeah, let's continue and see. Dialing in. Enter the basement. We don't need the knife.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Oh my gosh, I kind of like this route, guys. That's so romantic. Gold trimmed carpet and everything. Sheesh.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's still the soft voice version, Ale.
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
That's so funny.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
It is a little bit over the top, but honestly, normalize being over the top.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Guys, her dress somehow looks prettier than normal. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? She's so pretty.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
We're here to save you, Queen.
You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Yes.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Oh my god, guys, she remembers me. She just called me her dashing hero. Guys, I'm smitten. I do think we should get married. Yeah, that's my princess.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing, and she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Dude, especially flattery from a cute girl, okay? Okay, I am ready to fold. When a cute girl talks, I am listening.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
I have. I've been here. Yeah, that's right.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us.
No, it was the narrator's fault.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
We can't believe the narrator's world. I think the world was fine. We must save the princess. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? I had to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Rescue the princess. I think... What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Her brain is so empty. Understandable. Have a nice day. But before we start talking, did the world end? Did you end the world? I really want to know what happens if I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Means. Let's see what happens.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Oh, that's so cute. She's so supportive. Your best is enough, girl. Your best is enough, Sir Dashing Hero.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
She is so used to having her life threatened. And have guys aiming for her neck. So unbothered. So mentally strong.
That's because she's perfect.
Hmm.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
What if she also has a smitten version inside of her? Ayo?
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Oh, they're talking about the narrator. In terms of telling them what to do. Yeah, hold on there.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? Let's ask what happens
I'm
here.
okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
She's so strong. She has no fear. She does not mind if her arm gets cut off again. Holy moly. J-Berry, hello, hello. Are you gonna save the princess? No, we're gonna save the princess, actually.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Oh my god, for real? I feel like if that was possible, we could have done this last time, no? Hello? Awesome, moreover, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome raiders. I am Senniursa, silly bear girl vtuber. Currently playing Slay the Princess for the very first time and having an awesome time with it. I hope that you guys relax and had a fun time with the moreover, and I hope you guys have a comfy time here. Gamers in my stream, please use each to check them out and give them lots of love. Very so sweet as well. Fantastic game, hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Awesome! Yeah, I really love it so far. And I want to try getting all other routes if possible. Oh no, I didn't include the underscore. I'm such a silly fool. I got web fishing. Let's go. Web fishing is so peak. I think I'm like level 20 right now. And I just changed my fashion, guys. I have a new drip. Hehe. There's a lot of them. Let's go. 50 biggest. Oh my gosh. I think the shackle is always a plot device. It's not that it's actually too secure to remove, it's that it can't be removed without action from you or the hand coming off. I think maybe because last time we chose like to treat her like a damsel, right? She becomes more of like a dainty damsel, and thus maybe her wrist is slimmer this time. Because she looks cuter as well, you know? Maybe. I'm dipping before spoilers. I have fun. Thank you so much again for the raid, and good luck with the rest of your night as well. Oh, Jerbear, thank you so much for the 100 bits as well. Jerbear, so sweet. We stand Jerbear in this house too. Okay, I think maybe her wrist will be thinner, and this plan will work. Not ours, I believe.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Us?
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
True. But also, I'm closing my eyes. I am princess pilled.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
Yes. So stoic. So pretty as she smiles.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
No! Let's
No,
rescue the princess.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain tight panic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Wow, I kind of like the confidence that this man has too. Or I guess the commitment, Chad move for real.
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
He is the one who said this. Narrator. Eyes emoji.
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Oh my god, guys, it actually works. That's so cool. Guys, she's so pretty. Guys, look. Can we take a second and appreciate our lovely Miss Damsel in Distress? 18, yahoo! Actually, I'm not getting slayed. There's some saving going on right now.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
We stay believing.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Guys, she's so pretty.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved.
The narrator is such a hater. He is a... Dude, if... You know that one copy pasta where it's like... if X person has 1 million haters, I am one of them. If they only have 100 haters, I am one of them. If they have 0 haters left, I am no longer of this world. Or, instead of hater, sometimes it's fan. But that is the narrator. He is the princess's #1 anti-fan.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
It's true.
What do we do now?
Because she's so pretty and such a damsel, her brain is empty. Understandable. Have a nice day. What do you want to do? Or we leave, and then we have our whole lives to figure out what we want to do next. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
It's true.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Aw, she's like a blank slate. It's really hitting home what Free said previously, where like the words I say to her changes her, So, guys, being nice to her makes such a big difference. Guys, she deserves the world. She's just a little guy. She's just a little frog in a well, and deserves to see the world. You know. So Yancha, oh my gosh, Miss Yancha, hello. I love Miss Yancha Gogo, amazing vtuber, super cute monster girl. Who Miss Mar rated yesterday with her stream. So it was fun. I loved getting to watch Miss Yancha for a little bit. Head empty, heart full. Yes, that's me and the princess. She's like a new Valorant player full of hope and ignorance. Just injure some death and disaster. No, we will protect her. We will protect her so that there is no death and disaster, guys. No sweat. Valorant. Ayo? Alright, Valorant. Guys, I've been playing so much Valorant lately. I ended stream yesterday at like freaking 2 a.m. maybe? And then I continued playing Valorant off stream until 4 a.m. Like, I'm literally stupid. The struggle is real. I'm closing my eyes. Sunny is a Valorant stream. No, I'm a variety streamer, guys. I swear. Freeze literally met me when I was playing Space Marines 2. Do you play rank? I literally, like, only ever play ranked. I've been Ascendant 1 for a while, but I also just got owned and deranked out of Ascendant. So I'm back in Diamond, lol. You're so strong. I'm super Earth strongest warrior. Except I'm not as strong as the princess. The princess is super Earth strongest warrior. I love the princess.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
Yeah, I believe in her.
You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Yippee! I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later. If you want to leave, then let's leave. I think this one would be cute. Sunny playing Valorant until 4, and I'm like, should I take melatonin and sleep before 2 tonight? Friday? I think Friday is a good day to... I feel like Valorant isn't... sorry. I feel like Friday isn't the night that you have to reset your sleep schedule, you know? Like I feel like if you want to take melatonin and fix your sleep schedule, you might as well go for like Sunday. Because Monday's the beginning of the work week, you know? She doesn't think her head is so empty, and I love that for her. Me too, Vesti. Okay, if you want to leave, let's leave.
That sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
Guys, the sparkles and everything! I am so smitten. I love her. She is so cute. This is so adorable.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
It's true! All we need is each other, people bless.
I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it.
Yeah, let's go get married, princess.
I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
She deserves to be happy.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Wow, how interesting. Wow, I really wonder how that happened, huh? I wonder who is to blame.
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
You're right, it was written.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
This man is so funny.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
I know all that I need to know about her.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
The hero is just here for the vibes. So true, bestie. Do you think you can open it? I think we can open it if we try together. I think I've got this. Open the door by yourself. I think we can open it if we try together. I think teamwork is the answer, not us.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech.
Blech.
And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
It's working! W! Let's
I told
go!
you our love was insurmountable.
W's in chat?
You and the princess make your way upstairs And the blade, that's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
No! Take the blade and slay the princess. You're not doing that. I'm not.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
No. I just love the princess. No one can fault me for loving a perfect, beautiful angel like the princess. Tee.
You know, if her walking out that door is really gonna end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone.
Interesting point, Mr. Hero. But also, the hero's a beta.
That's not how this works. Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
It's true. She deserves to be happy, guys. We'll make her so happy. All we need to be happy is each other. What if we just stayed here and built a life together? Stop it with these interruptions. I already made up my mind, we're leaving. Just ignore them. I kind of like this first one, but also, what if the world doesn't end and we can just go outside and it's fine? You know? You know? I think maybe we can just ignore them and it's fine.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin.
Guys, I could have saved! I could have saved before this? And then I could have swapped different if I wanted to see what happened. I could have saved. Although I guess I see what you mean, Fuse, about not saving is the best way to play. So that way you see the results of your actions alive, you know. It's true, Zuka. Yeah, that guy is a fool. What a hater.
And then you step outside.
Romantic haze, your love will set you free. Guys, she's so pretty under the night sky. The music doesn't sound that optimistic, but I mean, I think it's fine. It'll be fine. The world is safe.
A happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Oh no! Guys, is she dying?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Oh my god, guys, we do have feathers. Are we actually just a bird? Aww. Goodbye, princess. I'm glad we could make you happy. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? Is that a... Look. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's gonna be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before and you always get scared. A first time here. I guess since thus far, I've always been just choosing the approach the mirror option. Let's see what happens with this one.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. Do it then. End us all before I die of a broken heart.
Approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Why am I more green? The decay, you withered. Oh no! I hate that for me. Probably? I think that's a bad thing, right? I feel like decaying is almost always a bad thing. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. We are at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
I'm a mass, growing chorus of contradictions. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? What do you think of this vessel? I'm still planning to kill you once we're done with this. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind? Have you figured out what you'll want when we're finished? What do you want me to bring you next time? How many more vessels do I need to bring you? I'm ready to go back. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave
My
behind?
perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Oh my god, I'm just like her? Is that why I have so many voices inside of me? That's so curious. I do want to see what happens when I ask. Doesn't that change you and make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
Oh, cute. I like that she's like, no, I care about you no matter what, people bless. If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. I have no opinion one way or another on the matter. I just want it all to stop. Yes, yours hurting me, and I hate it. I think I hate you. Remain silent. I think... Oh, about like the changes and like having to make rough decisions that will hurt her. I think no, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you.
It does seem small from here, and the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. But that doesn't make any of them less special.
True. Enough with all this attention. You're not actually saying anything. I want to see what she thinks about this vessel, though.
This one is soft and delicate. We molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
Aww. That makes us sound manipulative. What the flip?
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
She has served her purpose. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. Do not worry. There are no wrong answers. And every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Don't say more, that makes her sound dead. I mean, she has returned home, you might say. I think. She's free, And that's what matters. Matters. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change your girl?
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
Do you choose? I'm ready to. I want to ask if she has any.
We will know when we near our destination.
I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Bum bum. A gentle heart. Yay! Can you have more of the one we left with? I'm so curious, yeah, because what if I do the nice route again, but then I like say, right, what if we stay here forever and are happy together, you know?
You're here.
So I wonder if I can. So let's see. Let's see. I'm going to speed run this theoretical a little bit because you know. Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had
She's
any
so
visitors.
soft.
Please
So
come
sweet.
downstairs.
You walk down the stairs and lock. I am begging you to stay.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I'll see what I can do. Examine the
Only
chains.
making the.
Thank you.
You're making no. You walk up to the
This is
chair
the right
large
thing.
and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have.
Maybe it's doubtful.
Let's do
Maybe
this one
there's-
again.
Or if that doesn't.
She off. If we were to attempt to make your someone.
Try
You
the
tried.
Turn to the bottom.
You make your way to easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight pat
If I could just get out of.
as she rips her flesh from her bone. The
That's
sound
always
comes
just
from
so
behind,
visceral.
The clang of bouncing metal.
I think like the redness of the blood really like makes such a big difference because it's black and white otherwise, you know? And Nelson, hello, welcome. Yum. No, not yummy.
It's the blade from upstairs. Or we could use it. You won't like.
Yes, let's save the princess.
Fine. You cut. Into the blade is shut. Her limb. She didn't
So
so much as utter
we
a sound
we
through
we
the
are
whole. No.
trying to speedrun to get
She smart. How is she
to
still
like the
smoking?
same route, but
Let's get out of here.
there's like one different option that I wanted to
We won't have
try
any of that. The
at the
stakes
end of
watch me.
this. Line her.
Something's come over you, hasn't it?
Your body lunges forward. Stop it. Stop.
Or is it? Hello? Guys? I can't get to the same route again? I should have save scummed if I wanted to try a different route. I see. It's Jumper. Guys! She's been farming and she hasn't even completed the empty aim. What the flip? Guys, okay. Maybe the last one is the nice one, guys. Maybe there is a difference between them, Copium.
Thank you.
There's no getting through to you right now, is there?
Oh no.
A betrayal of will is still a betrayal. You'll regret thinking of me as a helpless damsel.
She pounces on you with the same
Holy
animal
moly.
ferocity she used to tear through her arm.
Wow, even with only one arm, she's stronger than me, by the way. That's our go.
But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease.
Holy moly.
You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world.
I'm so sorry, Miss Princess.
It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over.
It's over.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The what?
You're on a path in the woods.
It's just like Left 4
And at the
Dead
end
2.
of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I sure hope the princess doesn't jump scare us with a blood-curdling shriek.
You're here to slay her.
But I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here
I
again?
can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill. If he doesn't remember what happened, brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him.
The opportunist! Ayo! A new one!
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
I love that the opportunist is just ready to lie instantly. He's like, oh, I didn't actually say that. My bad. My tongue slipped. Don't worry, man. I would never. Smiley face. Just instantly ready to turn tables. Shelfer Brains, yo, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I am Senniursa, a silly bear girl VTuber who is currently playing Slay the Princess for the first time. I think we've unlocked 3 routes so far, and we're working on the 4th one. I'm having a super fun time with the game so far though, and I hope that you guys had a fun time with Shelfer Brains, and I hope you guys have a comfy time here. Alright, you're playing Overwatch? Ayo. I really like playing Reaper. and Cole Cassidy. I'm a filthy DPS gamer. But yeah, thanks so much for the raid. And anyone in my stream, please be sure to check out Shelfer Brains as well. Dude, I absolutely got owned, Freeze. I'm so sad. I'm so sad I didn't get to be nice to her again. I have it wishlisted on Steam. Oh my gosh! Yeah, I really enjoy the game so far, even though I've only played like a little bit of it. And I think it just came out with a new major. It came out with a new DLC called the Pristine Cut, which I think has new routes maybe. But either way, I really recommend it. And if you like want to dip out to make sure you don't get any spoilers or anything, please feel free. But yeah, thanks again for the raid, people. Oh my gosh, your little VTuber is so cute too. Make people happy. I love VTubers. It's not about being nice, it's about choosing different paths. If you don't pick a new outcome, the game will free. But it was a different path. It's a different decision. Okay. After making her happy, I was going to see what happens if we don't leave the cabin. Okay? It's a different outcome, I swear. There's a difference. There are many ways to be nice. That's true. I was thinking, right? Even if you grab the knife, you don't have to choose to slay her. Because you can like use the knife to try and like open the like pretend it's a key, right? But then I don't know. But I need to use the restroom real quick. So I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. So be right back. Yeah. I'm back. Veritor FGC, is that how you say your name? Welcome. Cute dancing mutts. Yeah, I got absolutely vibes. Oh my gosh. Welcome back. Thank you. Okay, let's get on with the show, indeed. Thanks, opportunist. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning. Before you go any further, she will lie. Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
Guys, the opportunist is absolutely shameless. I love that about him. Dirk, hello. Proceed to the cabin.
The interior
Oh my
of
God.
the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Ugh. I mean, I guess it's better than the Wrath route. Or I think it was Wraith and Fury. And Fury is the one where she goes bonkers, skin as a dress route with, I think, blood and guts making up the room, right? I guess wood isn't that bad, but I guess because they use the word twisted roots, it conjures a spooky image that you don't naturally like. And yeah, good meowing. Veritor? I'm so sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Can I say it? Vare? Tier? Vare?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I don't need the blade.
No blade. Hope you know what you're getting us into.
The hero wants the blade. It's okay. I don't need it, guys. Nox Lumina 0, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome. You guys believe in me, right? Just like Smitten said, belief is all you need, guys. It's the power of friendship and believing in love.
It'll always be here if we need it. Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but we definitely know what we're doing this time.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing, guys. Don't set it.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair.
Oh my gosh.
The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth.
Uh-oh.
The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Yeah, that also sounds like very humid.
Her voice skitters up from below.
Skitters? Is she like a bug now, bro?
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Scary. Guys, can I go back and grab the knife actually? Guys. Regret. Just kidding. I don't need it. It's fine. I'm sane and normal. I'm not nasty. Hello, Sana. I'm not nasty.
But you are. You're a wretched little thing.
Oh my god. Wait, her saying a wretched little thing though? Blushing emoji? Guys, I'm fanning myself. Guys?
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
I was naughty. Sorry, mommy? Sorry. I think I'll be fine, guys. With the power of love.
She must have you confused with someone else.
So true, narrator. Definitely not
She
coping.
seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
I do really like discussing and like pondering and thinking about my options.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess.
No, I don't have to slay the princess if I don't want to, guys. It's fine. I got this. And Sotek, thank you so much for the resub and for 22 entire months. Yeah, I'm doing amazing. I'm playing this game called Slay the Princess tonight, and it's super cool. It's kind of like a visual novel. It literally is a visual novel. where your routes or where your decisions make a difference and stuff, right? And it's super cool so far. I hope you enjoy the super big Renaissance festival with your friends. That sounds like so much fun. Getting eaten by mommy monsters? Yeah, kinda. Yeah. Endlessly debate about what to do with the princess would be a dumb title. I think Slay the Princess does kind of have a ring to it. I'll be pretty real with you. I know, I was trying so hard to save the princess, but unfortunately, I didn't have any choice. I had to stab her, quite literally.
Fine. You're the boss.
I'm the boss. Wait a sec, I think the opportunist should have fought with him though. Just kidding.
Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below.
Oh. Guys, she has a tail! Wait, guys, I don't think she's had a tail before, right? Right? Wait, that's low-key really sick. Is she like a harpy? No, harpies are the ones that have wings. But, guys, that's so cool. It's the next level fumble. I will cry. She's a cat girl? I feel like this kind of tail, I guess it does a little bit remind me of a lion tail. But, I don't know. And okay, it's pronounced Vertier. Vertier. But there is fine too. Okay. Hold on.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
So bright.
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back. Fine, I'll play along for now. What do you want?
Guys, she kind of has a colon 3 mouth. Thoughts? She's just like me for real? We're the same? Except I'm nice, guys. Please be nice to me. I won't turn evil if you're mean to me, but... Oh my god, Freeze, you make a good point. I am a bird. So if she's a cat, I will just get owned. She will just consume me. But that's okay. I believe in her.
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other. Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
Oh my god, did he actually not know? Wait, Mr. Narrator? Hello?
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out?
Wow, you're so smart. I can't believe you actually figured it out after I told you straight up earlier. Wow, great job, narrator. The opportunist working so hard to be nice to butter up the narrator because he is an opportunist type. That's so funny.
Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true.
That's such interesting intel to know and like think about. that, cause you know, when you enter the game, right, you're not sure who to believe. You're not sure if it's the princess or the narrator who's like lying to you and stuff like that, right? But then maybe the narrator also doesn't know everything and is also just doing it. I mean, I don't know. But like do you guys know those stories where it's like a bunch of people trapped, or I remember this one specific one where it's like a bunch of people trapped in like a reality kind of, and then they have like jailers kind of, except the jailers were previous of like the prisoners who like kind of levels up, and like to win that they have to win against the current prisoners to maintain their status and like have the privileges that they have, right? And so it's like, it's not that they're, I mean, they are kind of lying, but it's like a different framework, or not framework, I don't know. I wish I could think of the story, or like, I guess the archetype that I'm thinking of, but I forgot, I don't think so. Or maybe kind of like, I think I'm thinking of Alice in Borderland maybe, or what is that one story about like those kid geniuses who are like being raised to be eaten by like these giant monsters? I think it's the universe idea that the narrator knows everything. That is a good point too, Domino, yeah. Like the narrator doesn't actually know everything. Unless he's lying to us again. But I feel like this one is like a really good way to word it. You know? Promise never, yeah. Kind of like that one. Maybe. In terms of like this idea. That I think is really cool.
I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
So true. I mean, she did say that she's willing to hear us out just a little bit, right? Right. I think there's still hope.
Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Oh my god. She does have a 3 face. Yeah. It's so cute. I'm sorry about last time. Look, I made a mistake. We all make mistakes, right? I'm sure you made mistakes. I get the sense that you're not happy with me. I'm unarmed. That's a gesture of goodwill. So why don't we talk it out? I died last time. You didn't. If anyone here shouldn't be trusted, it's you. Look, I know. Things got messy last time. But I think there's something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up. Can't you get out of those on your own? Those chains didn't stop you last time. Why do I have a nagging feeling you're gonna stab me in the back if I help you out of here? I don't trust you. Not enough to free you and definitely not enough to get close to you. I'm leaving. Bye. Leave her in the basement. I know this one will leave me dead 1 bazillion%, bros. I've learned my lesson. I think I'm gonna go with this one. But I also really like the team up one. So I'm mentally pondering my orb between the I'm unarmed, so let's talk it out, or the I think there's something bigger than us, so we should team up. But I'm worried that if I say like the unarmed one, maybe I won't have the option to do the team up one later on. And I do kind of agree with Freeze where a no save playthrough is probably the most fun, you know? And I think if we choose the team up one, I mean, she'll like learn that we don't have a weapon right now, right? That we're currently unarmed. So I think the team up one is the smart choice. Not to like meta or anything, you know, not to metagame, but I think like, I think she's a very, how do you say? She's very fierce right now, if you will. Like she's willing to let me talk a little bit. So I think I will suggest teaming up. Nodders.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Unfortunately, she hates me. Can we have the romantic one back, guys? I loved her. If you tell her you have no weapons, she could try to kill you. Yeah, that's a good point too, Domino. I think this was the right move, guys.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it. Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
No, this is a mutually beneficial arrangement, guys. I'm sorry about last time. I get the sense you're not happy with me. I'm unarmed. That's a gesture of goodwill. Why don't we talk it? But these are the same ones. Except this one. I didn't bring my blade down, remember? How am I supposed to get you out of those chains? Can't you get out of those chains on your own? Those chains didn't stop you last time. I think I didn't bring my blades down, remember? How am I supposed to get you out of those chains?
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
Okay, understandable. Have a nice day. Awesome. Yeah.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
Wow. Super. Fantastic.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little...
She's so sneaky.
A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest.
That's so funny. She too is an opportunist. So true. What did you do to anger herself? So tech. Basically, our last route we went through the nice route, right? Like I didn't take my weapon down, and I was super nice to her, and I was like, okay, let's get out of here, and she was nice as well, you know. She was like, oh my god, my hero, you're back to save me, right? And we actually managed to leave together. And then instantly we're back in like the void, right? But I wanted to make the same decisions and get to like the end game kind of her happy about to leave the cabin, because there was a choice that I was interested in that I really wanted to try. But when I got to the part where I was nice, and then I couldn't continue to be nice because the option was grayed out. So I had to kill her. Or I had to click on the slay the princess option. And so I had to betray her, and she didn't take the betrayal well. Unlucky. No! I was so nice. I really wanted to be nice to her, guys. I swear. I'm so princess filled. No! Slay.
This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
She deserves to be free. Okay, let's leave. Leave with the princess. Or... I get the sense that you're not happy with me. Or I'm sorry about last time. I kind of want to see what happens if I genuinely apologize.
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster. If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Oh. I get the sense that you're not happy with me.
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that.
My bad. Okay, let's leave.
Yes.
Time to leave with the princess.
Let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
Oh my god, guys, are we gonna hold hands? Blushing emoji?
She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face.
Oh, her ears are a little sharpened like a cat. Ew.
She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
Kiss, kiss. Yeah, let's lean in for the kiss, guys. I definitely don't think she'll just kill me instantly, guys.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Her face is so ugly in this panel, though.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us. It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here.
True, we're working together. It's teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream.
Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her. Somebody has to go first, and it might as well be us. We're the ones who broke her trust last time.
True.
You're talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out. But if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
I actually think, actually, Nerj, the definition of princess is, I don't know how I would define princess, actually. But some princesses can be trusted. Yeah, that's right. Explore E first, or step onto the stairs. I don't mind going first. I think we should show her our trust first. And I think it'll go well. Not us.
That's right. You're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single thing you do.
That's exactly what I'm worried about.
I think it's fine if she's just watching.
You step onto the stairs and begin your ascent from the basement. The princess follows close on your heels, perhaps even a little closer than you'd like. You're only saying that because you want us to feel nervous. I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. This is for you.
Only saying that because you want us to feel nervous. No, he's lying to us.
We walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's the smarter idea. She can't sneak in and attack if we're facing her.
But the opportunist is so nervous too.
The stairs are a bunch of overgrown roots. You'll trip and hurt yourself. But the princess is silent as you both continue the climb, and in no time at all, the upstairs of the cabin is within reach. Isn't that a relief? We're fine. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim your victory, are you? Did you just say that? I think we know why. You feel something dig into your shoulder, sharp and piercing. The princess clawing at you and pulling you down with her full weight. Together you tumble back down the uneven stairs, your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots, until finally you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor. You feel something pop.
Something dig. Oh my god.
The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact.
The frog, it was in her nature. Yeah?
You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realize that you won't be getting up.
I hate being betrayed. That sucks. How could you?
Wait, why won't we be getting up? I'm afraid your back is broken. One unlucky fall is all it takes, really, and you had several. You know what? I'll say it. That sucks. I don't like having a broken back.
I agree.
We were going to help her. Why? Why did she do that? It's what I would have done if you considered not being like that.
Have you considered not being like that?
Of course not. It's what keeps us alive. And yet here we are, paralysed and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of a remote cabin.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done.
I can't get up. You broke my back. What the hell is that for? I was trying to help you out of here. We were never going to get up those stairs, were we? We could have gotten out of here if we just trusted each other. Say nothing. We could have gotten out of here if we just trusted each other, for real.
Why would I ever trust you? Your hands have spilled my blood. And knowing that, you should never have trusted me either. You should have known I would never walk hand in hand with a loathsome thing like you.
So sad.
By our very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. Better me than you.
Oh.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned, where once she'd passed by the table upstairs, I'd have said, now pick up the blade and stab her in the back.
Oh my god. The opportunist is just like the narrator, manga. It's true, the narrator is quite the opportunist though, it is known. Oh boy, I can't wait to watch Senny get owned in Games of Honor Valor. Actually... No, I was getting owned. It's true. I was trying to go the nice route again, and the game didn't let me. And I noticed that like the arguing between the voices is so funny. I love the banter.
And then you'd say something like, wow, that's an amazing idea that I never saw coming. Thanks for looking out for us. And then you would have done it and we wouldn't be stuck down here with a broken back. There's just one problem with that. And what's that? She was clearly planning to betray us. And if she was in front of us, she would have gotten to the blade first.
That is a good point.
Ugh, you're right, aren't you? I thought this whole thing was ironclad, but really it was doomed from the start, wasn't it?
I guess sometimes the hero does make good points.
The princess's body twitches as she tries to get up.
Oh my god, she also took a fall. So maybe she's also not okay. Because she said... Together you tumble down the stairs. And she also lands against the far wall, so she might have fallen too.
Ho ho ho! So she's got it as bad as us.
Something inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
It is funny!
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
Oh my god, is she gonna feel mercy for me? Or empathy?
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
I see.
Wait, are we both just stuck here? Certainly seems that way. What a way to go. But look on the bright side. In all this chaos, you may have actually managed to deliver a lethal wound. World could be saved after all.
Patchy, patchy, patchy. Let's go, world.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
If the princess was a worm, I would still love and save the princess. But unfortunately...
Is that really what's going to happen now? Hello? Are you still there? What happens next?
I guess we're gonna get eaten by worms who aren't the princess. Unlucky. He doesn't respond.
I think he's gone.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape.
Oh my god, the narrator ditched us because he sensed we're dying, right?
I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
Whoa! Guys! She's been retrieved, even though it was only part 2. Or day 2, I guess. But you don't get the chance to respond more, will you ever? It's time to leave. Memory
She's
turns.
gone. And is that a...
It's gonna be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before and you always get scared.
It feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. If he thinks it's bad, I'm with him.
If he thinks it's bad, I'm with him. It's not the end. Whatever is on the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's gonna be okay. At first to me. I want to see what this is. I'll see you on the other side. It's gonna be okay.
If you say so, we'll trust you.
After all, I think the hero and all the other voices are the contours of our soul, right?
Finally, we're going places.
Let's go. First, the mirror. Silence as you reach for it. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. There remains. I've unraveled. Wait, is there a big difference? I feel like my guy just looks really skinny comparatively, you know? Like your silly arm. It almost looks withered. But I'm back in the long quiet. I always forget that's what it's called. So. Mafio Mafifidi as well. Hello, hello, welcome. Let's proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Do you think there are people out there? Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real? Do you have thoughts on this vessel? Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken? When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one? How many more vessels do I need to bring you? I'm ready to go back. Attack the entity. Destroy your body. Achievement get. Let's go! I don't think I've gotten the achievement yet, though, for this route. Akal Joey, welcome, welcome. We need more hands. The more hands, the better. It's true. How do we get her to say Pachi Pachi again? Why do you want me to say Pachi Pachi? Suspicious? I'm always ready to clap for my beloved gamers, though. She must. Yeah, I think with all these hands, she would be amazing at giving applause too. 2 monsters, a delicate empty skate, and an ambush predator. Yes. Many different varieties of vessels we've gotten so far. Why are people happy? Do you think there are people out there?
It doesn't matter if there are. People are frail and impermanent. You and I are the only things that interest me.
Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Do you think anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real? Do you have thoughts on this, Cecil?
This one is hope marred by bitterness and betrayal. She could see the end of the tunnel, and the door was closed on her. She will make for a righteous heart.
That's so sad. I'm so sorry, Queen. I didn't mean to betray you. I swear, I swear.
Her. She is finally on the other side.
True, she's free. It's fine. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No. Their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Her admitting that their minds are all empty. Does the narrator live in the spaces beyond? He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He does. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. He does. And when I find him, you and I are finally going to have answers. He does. And when I find him, I'm going to kill him. He does. But you're going to keep that to yourself. I think he does. And when I find him, you and I are finally going to have answers.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
I don't understand what this means. Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. Oh, she's saying we shouldn't rely on the narrator for answers because the narrator is someone who fears the princess. And instead, we should only trust ourselves, aka me and the princess. Ah, that's a good point. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Oh my god, we're close. Wait.
I will be here, waiting for you.
Oh my god. Everything goes dark and I die.
You're here.
I'm gonna ask what this is. Do I get some sort of
Yes,
reward?
but you'll have to slay her before you get.
Okay, silently continues to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. We're not going to go through. Ignore him.
Proceed to the cabin. Oh, sending any kind vessel? I hope so. I got this, guys. I have a plan. I have a plan.
The blade.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Oh my god. Every time you pick up the knife, there is... The sound of her voice is indeed
Don't
different.
let it fool you. It's
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. And it's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Wow, so when I grab the knife, she is like always a little bit colder and a little bit more authoritarian, I think. That's so interesting. As a hunter, pray hello, hello. Oh, there we go. Aperture science. We do what we must because we can. And if the... I don't remember.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
What? No way. Why would you even think that?
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
Oh my god, she can see the knife.
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of her.
Drop.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
I don't know what you're hoping to
Clueless.
accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Keep up, bless. Yeah, it's pretty awkward. How would I get you out of here? Well, what's your name? How long have you been out here? Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
Oh my god! I have my reasons. Do you think I just come here to kill someone without you knowing why? That'd be ridiculous. Do you know I'm here to kill you? I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe.
Believe me.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
Oh my gosh, she's so conscientious. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness.
She did say that last time. I literally did ask her name. I forgot.
Note the lack of detail.
How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
This face is just so creepy.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
Right?
She is. I'm sure of it.
Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I'm getting you out of here. Examine the change.
You have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Unlucky.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
But what if I'm a hide-and-seek champion, guys? And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas besides me cutting you out of here? I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break your feet. Let's do the any ideas one.
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
Oh my god. She's so nonchalant.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Unlucky. Return to the bottom of this.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom?
True.
Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
So, what is it called? What is it called when someone gives orders? But not like authoritarian. Getting eepy? Frieza's so eepy.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
I like how commanding her voice is right now. Save the princess.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
She's so fearless, so strong.
She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
I like the fierce.
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked
No,
door.
we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
Uh-oh.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Uh-oh.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Let's go! That's so exciting! That now all the slay options are grayed out, and there's a warn option that we can only do.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
No.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect.
Okay, nice.
Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist!
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Oh my god, guys, I'm swooning. I can see the confidence in your eyes. She knows. She knows I care about her.
I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
Guys, that's so cool. Like, remember when we went like the nice route, right? Where she was just a little guy. You know, she was so pure, and she didn't even know how to slit my throat to make sure I die like easily. You know? No, here she's just one cut. All right, peace. So cool.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
This is the end, isn't it?
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
The prisoner. Ooh.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path, you're here to slay her.
I'm curious what happens if you choose this option. Oh, you B-word, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
Tricks?
Oh.
What on earth are you talking about? We've just met.
I
Don't forget
see.
what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
The skeptic. I like the gruffness of his voice. He got slain. It's okay. I forgive her. She's a cool beauty. And also, bossy / sigma as the adjectives are so funny. Assertive is also a good one. Am I a princess? Oh well? No, I'm just a silly bear.
I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Catastrophically. Cat pun. Hee. You cat to be kidding me, right, meow? But I really like how during like the opening thing for day 2, if you choose like any of the chat options, they'll always like notice, I guess, or like teach you who the new voice that you obtained is. And oh my gosh, Mr. Cass, he's peeking, he's climbing. It's easy for him. Let's freaking go. A silly bear princess? Oh well, there are a lot of really cute princess VTubers. And I like their concepts too. The good kind of princess, or that I can cut my arm off without flinching kind of princess. I don't think I'm strong enough, guys. I may be, you know, the aspiring super strongest warrior, right? But honestly, seeing this princess just no sweats cut off her arm, I think she's super strongest warrior. The slain kind.
Warning.
Yeah.
Before you go any further.
Yeah.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
The wink! I'm crying.
Did you just say wink out loud?
He's just like me, for real.
No, I didn't. Wink.
Guys, I'm gonna start saying wink. Like you know how recently I've been saying like winky face sometimes, right? I'm gonna just start saying wink in like the most stoic voice in like my Valorant voice comms, guys. I think it'd be really funny.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Proceed to the cabin. He just said wink. I know. Iconic.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
Oh no, guys, it might be really hard to save the princess considering how tight security might be.
The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Let's approach the mirror this time again.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door.
What are you talking about?
Like the mirror.
You reach forward and rub your hand again.
Oh,
There was a mirror a second
yeah.
ago, and now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Interesting. New Valen comes. Hi, killer. Wink. That was such a good flash KO. Wink. I'm cracked. I'm carrying. Wink. Don't worry, guys. I'm a radiant smurf. Wink. Okay. Guys, I'm dialing in. Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yeah, I would consider like not taking the blade because I want to do like the you know, well, I want to make sure the princess trusts us, right? But like, considering how it has become more prison-like, I think the blade may be necessary.
Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Ew, with how simple the torches are, I feel like this dungeon layout is the most, I guess, similar to a Minecraft dungeon that we've gotten so far. Maybe.
Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Oh no, I think the knife was the wrong choice. She sounds mad. Oh no.
Does she remember us? You walk
Oh
down
my
the stairs and
God!
lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
Guys, the poor princess.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there will be something so obviously useless.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Why doesn't she trust me at all? I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm just gonna leave her here. Leave the princess in the basement. Sit with her. Slay the princess. I feel like with how locked up she is, I don't think she can like twist into being worse, right? But then again, I don't want to challenge that. I don't want to make her worse. So let's sit with her. I want her to be better.
You step towards the princess.
I want to save her.
But she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
She's so clinical. I'd prefer we keep some distance.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sit where you were told to sit. Sit closer. Oh my, that's so rude. I will sit where I was told to sit. I respect women's boundaries. I respect women's rights and also women's wrongs.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
My intentions? What do you mean? I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that? What happened after I died last time? That other chain on the wall, who is it for? What would you have me do? I think I'm just going to leave you here, actually. You're not much of a threat to anyone locked up like that. Bye! Say the princess. I want to ask, what happens after I died last time?
Are we talking about that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But sure, I'll fill you in.
Oh my god! I feel like when you bring the knife in, like when you choose to bring the knife, she's a lot more, I guess, metagamey of a princess. Like, I feel like she knows more.
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them.
But she does keep her memories, which is interesting.
And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows?
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
First you make a comment about having been here before, and now this. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
It's complicated things how, exactly?
Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
Interesting.
A contingency for what?
For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
Dude, it kind of reminds me of the Fury route, where it was so hard to kill her.
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably.
So true. Actually, no. He didn't say what was gonna happen theoretically.
I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even.
Wait. Oh my god. Maybe he's saying this because we're close to completion. Vessel-wise. Situation again. Second shot is a contingency. And you being here means that everything is gonna be a lot harder. I shouldn't say anything else because I'm gonna make it worse. But why didn't you tell us? Because we have to be in the dark for as long as possible.
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
My god, is the narrator a pick-me guy?
That's pathetic.
Pathetic!
I never said I wasn't.
Oh my god. That was unexpected.
I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
I was also curious.
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much.
Uh-oh.
Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
I won't.
Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
My success hinges on you having imperfect information.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Lock in! You were asking me about my intentions earlier. What did you mean by that?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here? There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, and I don't see any keys in your hands either. so I'm afraid my only way out is another surgical removal.
Aww, but I don't want to have to cut out her throat. That would be so harsh. And also she would die, I think.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck?
Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her.
Yeah.
Unless she really could survive.
Wait, true?
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
Oh my god, is she gonna drop a new truth as well? I wanna ask what this is. Well, that other chain on the wall, who is it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Imagine I try on the shackle and then it's just over for
It'll
me.
fit.
Unka.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
Wait, I need to look up the meaning of the word ambulatory for a second. Related to or adapted for walking. Okay. How am I supposed? I feel like if I do the inspect the shackle, I'd be locked into that option, and I really want to know what the answer is to how am I supposed to cut you out. If you didn't notice, your head is in a shackle too.
No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
Oh.
But she would have to cut her head off, right? She can't be suggesting that.
Unka.
She certainly seems confident. Maybe she knows something we don't.
She does seem to know a lot.
Or maybe you should consider the most likely scenario. She's bluffing so she can disarm you.
I trust
Though
her.
if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
So, what should we do?
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
She wouldn't. No way.
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
That last one is such a good point. Inspect the shackle. I'm not giving you a weapon. You realize that I have as much reason to distrust you as you have to distrust me, right? I'm not giving you a weapon. In case you've forgotten, you killed me with it last time. I can cut you out of here. I'm not giving you a weapon. Okay, I'm trusting you. Give her the knife. If you want to leave, I'm going to be the one with the weapon. Deal with it. I think I'll inspect the shackle.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
And why is that?
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into
Oh
it?
no.
I don't know. Maybe it will.
He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
But what if he's telling the truth?
He isn't.
I am.
I mean, it's not like inspecting the shackle means I put my wrist into it, right? Like, can't I just pick it up to look at it? Hello?
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next. What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad?
That sounds bad.
Yes, it's bad.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
That's crazy. Guys, is this the result of effing around and finding out? Guys, what the flip?
And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement. Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Yes? Are we stuck here now?
Guys.
Yes.
I'm in jail. I'm a prisoner of my mind. It's so over for me. That's wild. And Valdaron, hello. Fun fact, if you put a seashell to your ear, you can hear the ocean. If you put a stranger's legs to your ear, you can hear the mouse. What's wrong with you? Yeah, I got an achievement. Yippee! I do kind of like hearing seashells. It's fun.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
What are we supposed to do now?
Oh my god.
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
That's horrible.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
True.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
So we're both stuck here. What should we do? Did you know that this was gonna happen to me? Wait in silence. Did you know this was gonna happen to me? No. What should we do?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
Not one for small talk, are you?
Nope.
That's rude.
Wait in
You and the
silence.
princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything. This is so boring.
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
But there isn't. Time passes. It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent.
Dang.
At least the world is safe. It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything. But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there.
Yeah, she's just vibing.
Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
Oh no, does she deal 10 radiation damage to like the entire world by existing?
How exactly does that work?
It just does.
But
Your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, even more time passes again.
Wow.
And let me guess, the cabin remains the same.
Onlookers.
if time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
That might be a good point. Theoretically. Just kidding. Nothing's
I
happening.
suppose you're correct. Things are changing. The differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there. But then they get larger and larger.
Is there hope? Are the rings going to erode? Continue to wait in silence or, hey, have you noticed the basement changing?
I don't like small talk. Remember?
Tell me.
Still rude.
Continue to wait in silence. Okay.
You continue to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happens to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
True. So weird.
She hasn't starved.
And how come we don't have any biological, what is it called? Like needing to use the potty and stuff? How weird. And I'm gonna go ahead and run a 3-minute ad break so that way we don't have like pre-roll ads for a longer amount of time. But I'll link the YouTube multi-stream as well. So that way I think you'd probably be able to watch without the ads. Multi-streaming to YouTube. Sunny Ayaya. Okay. Nice. Hehe.
I guess she hasn't.
Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass.
Ooh, like sand. Sand is kind of liquid-like, because it fills in holes. Kinda. That's how it works, right?
Until suddenly, there are no walls. And then...
What about the wall behind us? If the wall where the chains are connected to break down, then we'd be free, right? Right?
And?
I think he's gone.
Oh my
Would
god!
you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
Huge!
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Oh. We didn't get to show her anything pretty or happy. Unlucky. But you did not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Oh, and there's that.
Approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Fear is the mind killer! We must continue. The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. I need to see what's in it. I have nothing at all! Oh my god! But I thought they said that nothing didn't exist. Because something has to exist. Maybe? Question mark? But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Oh wait, I think I see a crow. Like right here. You know? Like the head of a crow? Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Oh my, am I the narrator? What? A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms in another and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions? Wait, really? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks? Are you a part of me or are you something else? You're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. Why? I've met you so many times. Have you been the same you all along? I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I? What is this place? Where are we? Destroy the mirror. That's so cruel. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Oh my gosh. I wasn't supposed to look into any of the mirrors? That's crazy. Did you not know? I didn't know. It's a blind playthrough. So I've like avoided spoilers this entire time. Why must you slay the princess? Great question, Ainib. Ah! Oh no! I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions?
We've already crossed the point of no return. There's no saving me now. Not that there's ever been much of me to save.
Oh my god. You actually have a limited amount of questions. Cause eventually you're gonna run out of mirror shards. It's such a hard choice. But I don't wanna like save scum or whatever. I've met you so many times. Have you been the same you all along?
I haven't, and that's by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Uh-oh. Do you have anything to say for yourself for all this hubris? What do you have to say for yourself, young man? After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live? What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Oh. So you do know about the looping. So many of the times I met you, you denied it as even a possibility. Why did you lie to me? If you made me, then what am I? What is the princess? Did you make her too? The people out there beyond the walls of the construct, do they know about this? Do they know what you want me to do to them? And what is my true identity? I wish I could ask all of them. Guys, also Nick Halstern, thanks so much for the subscription on YouTube. Yippee. I think I'm gonna go with actually I'm curious about like the people outside, I think. But I also want to know more about the I guess necessity of the imperfect information. Do the people outside know? And do they know what you want me to do to them?
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion.
Oh no.
When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
So this construct exists, and like the people outside of the construct who live in the shadows outside of our construct are like the refugees of the worlds that are breaking down? Question mark? People out there. They live in universes where it's on the cusp of its dying breath. And otherwise they would be forgotten forever. So he is letting them live here, I think. I see what you mean. It makes the answers more precious when you can't live to see the other answers, but crying. Whenever I tried getting answers out of you before, you've been absolutely impenetrable. Why are you suddenly being so open? I think. What is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
I don't think I understand why he has to die. like I guess I understand why they're opposites. I guess two sides to the same coin, maybe, because he is an echo, so he can't like change again, right? But she always changes. But
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
if I destroy her, won't I be alone? Why would you want me to destroy the concept of transformation? Oh! So it's like he is the shadow of the one who made the world, right? Like the theoretical god. But then he doesn't want change to exist. He doesn't want the people living here to change. Like previously when we got the quote-unquote happy ending after killing her, I'm just stuck in that cabin forever with no change happening, right? And so he wants everyone to just live happily with no change. But, you know, I don't think that would be ideal. So I guess I understand why this option is about hubris. Do you know that things won't be worse if I just destroy her? Or what would it be like to live in a world without her? Why couldn't you have told me all of this from the start? I would have helped you destroy her. I don't think I would have helped. Actually. If she's capable of becoming whatever people believe her to be, can't I just will her into something small? Why did you make her a princess? Of all things, why is she a princess? Why couldn't she be an ant or a slice of soggy bread? How am I supposed to destroy such an abstract concept? What if neither of us leave this place? Does that work? Can we just stay here together and leave the people out there alone? And what is my true identity? Ah, such hard questions to choose from. Why would you want me to destroy the concept of transformation?
Among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
I don't think to change is to die. Although I guess I understand, like, sometimes people are like, oh, you've changed, you know? But it's like you've become a new version of yourself. So I guess it is kind of like you're killing your previous version of yourself, right? But I don't know. Can't keep eyes open. Good night for you. Sleep on sweet dreams. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, you're a sleepy bear girl on the internet. Yeah, I'm just a sleepy bear girl on the internet. That's me. If I destroy her, how is that existence any better than death? Or even different from death at all? Honestly, it feels worse. I'm so curious about the can't I will her into something small, or the I'm curious about all of them actually. If I destroy her, how is that existence any better than death, or even different from death at all? Honestly, it feels worse.
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either. Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
So he wants people to, rather than live in oblivion, to live in peaceful bliss. You're delusional. I'm curious. I think I'm most curious of what is my true identity, or who cares about dying? I've died plenty of times. I did come back to life, so I feel like it doesn't really count. Pretty sure death is good, actually, important even. I do think because there is an end, the beginning and the journey are all the more important. You know, you're able to treasure it more, kind of. What if neither of us leave this place? Ooh, I'm curious about this one too. I think that's one of the priority ones. I think first I'm gonna ask, why is she a princess? Why did you make her a princess?
I didn't make her a princess, but I wove the idea of her into something your scattered mind could fathom. You chose for that something to be a princess.
Someone you can call Her Highness, Her Majesty. Why is there so few shards left? What if neither of us leave this place? Does that work? Can we stay here together and leave the people out there alone?
It won't work. Her nature as the shifting mound makes it so nothing can last forever as it is now. It wouldn't matter how long the two of you waited. Eventually she would find a way to leave. And then everything would change. Everything would face oblivion. And until then, the clock ticks on.
Death of the author, run out of questions. Oh no! I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die. Rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. Lie, rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all this. Say nothing and watch him end. Maybe I'll do lie. But I feel like he would know that I'm lying. So maybe I might as well just tell him the truth. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good.
There's no reasoning with a god, even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo, and echoes always fade away.
Oh. Oh. He closes his eyes too before he says goodbye. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. Wow, so I'm a god that he wove into existence. And that's why I can kill the abstract, you know, the abstract of transformation. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. A patient heart, bring the prisoners. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Oh my god. That's so spooky. Oh my god.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
It's the commanding version. People bless.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation? I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means. What happens now? I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
That's true. He was scared, and that's why he didn't want change to happen. He didn't want the lady to continue existing. I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play.
Oh.
I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions and I need answers before I can make a choice. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you're always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment? There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it. I told you what was going to happen when we reach this point. Slay the prince. Slay the prince. I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where to go. So many good choices. 이바다선 야호. 見てくれてありがとう. 야호. Dunzan. Jedi, hello, welcome. I'm doing amazing. We're playing Slay the Princess right now for the very first time, and we're reaching the ending. I'm actually recording this game for a YouTube video. I'm actually multi-streaming to Twitch and also YouTube. If you wanted to check it out on YouTube as well. But I do want to kind of clip it together and kind of cut out the the blurbs where I'm talking to chats or telling unrelated stories and stuff. And hopefully I can make it a singular playthrough video. So, I got this. I think I want to explore this one first. There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
So we can leave if we want to. No worries, there's nothing restraining us, is what you say. Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions I need answers before I can make a choice.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach. And you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Oh, is she gonna try and kill me?
Another thing is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck.
Oh my god. Wait, to question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. Okay, I got it. By believing... understood.
Bound for eternity, you saw the need for impermanence. And it was through that need that you carved our freedom. Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite.
I like that the prisoner is the one, like, in front.
Would you strip my gifts away? and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
Address this special statement directly. Appeal to your shared humanity. You speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about. Reject her authority. You've done nothing but lecture me since the minute I got here. Argue your independence. You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I have existed without her. Reject her perspective. I won't engage with an argument that favors death and suffering. Remain silent. You speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about. I mean, it kind of is, so I don't really agree with this one. Okay, address this statement. Would you shove my gifts away and leave? They'll get over it, they'll see your end as a gift in time. That would be... I think it'd be torture to live forever without change.
It would. Our purpose is to be and to experience, and their purpose is the same. To be permanent is to cease. To be paused is to be trapped.
Cool.
You're back in a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move, and yet we both don't. For each of us watches the other instead of ourselves. But forever is not forever. I move and you react, and both of us break the other. But broken is only a moment in time.
Oh, I think it goes one perspective at a time. Like, because the prisoner is the latest one, I guess. That's why she was the one in front. Make your suffering real, and by believing in your limitations, you place a shackle on your neck. Which is why that one was the one, or I guess the issue of the prisoner. Wow. And then from there, freedom. Is this a choice-based game with multiple endings? Yeah! There are a lot of different routes, a lot of different endings, and also, like, every decision you make matters, and you also can't just, like, click. You can't just, like, randomly click and listen to all of the options, because when you make decisions, or, like, when you click on, like, a conversation thread, sometimes you're like committing to that one, you know, and it makes a change. And so it's really, really cool. I'm really loving it so far. And hello Jedi on YouTube. A trick behind your back and a trick behind mine.
To change is to hold the potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
I get it. There's no need for us to keep fighting. I'll leave with you. I just don't know how. Stop the fight early and surrender. Is this a fight? I mean, I do get it. I would choose this. However, I really want to know what the options are, and to like continue hearing their POVs, I think. Oh my god, and it's because I said I want to talk more before I decide. As in, let's talk this through. And I still have so many questions. And so that's why they're going through the going through it one by one. Okay, let's continue. If there are no endings, there are no limits. There are no limits, and there is no difference between growth and decay. I have already come so far. What more is there left for me to see? With time, we could have been better. I think this is the one where I'm saying I agree, right? Because there is potential, because there is a chance to change.
And there is always time. You're letting life stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go?
The betrayed.
But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Is this one the princess? Or is this one the betrayed one? I was blinded by emotion. We both know that. I want that feeling back. That feeling never left me. I want that feeling back.
It never left you. You just need to open your heart to me once more.
Whoa. Whoa. But I want to see what the first one says too. Yeah. Oh no, the first time we met, I executed you without a second thought. At the end of my conversation with your spirit, I hurled you down a bottomless pit. Can you say with certainty what shape a world without you will take? I don't want that world to come to pass. You didn't give me much choice. I think this one. I don't want to
accept the world as it is
that
now,
one.
with both of us a part of it.
Is it a person? Is it their body? Is it all of their body? Pluck the eyes, peel the skin, strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones. When it is all gone, do you still have who you started with? A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that fear it.
Oh, and so Fury is the one who's literally just pure pro-death. Even when you reduced me to nothing, you could not rid yourself of me, but I was able to rid myself of you. I am not my body, but I feel my body suffer. I am not my body, perhaps others are theirs. I don't fear death, not anymore. But what am I if I'm not a body? I think this one, I don't fear death.
If you do not fear it, then there is no need for you to struggle against it. Let go. Leave with me.
I'm ready. I want to leave with you. Stop the fight early and surrender. I won't leave with you. Not until you see things from my perspective. I kind of want to make her see my perspective. So... even though I want to leave with her, let's go ahead and make her see my perspective too.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world.
As the clash between your baits, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. What do you think happens if we leave here? Okay, I'm ready to go, but how do we leave? I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die, slay the princess. I was told there was enough of you in me to preserve meaning in existence. I'm going to trust that's true, slay the princess. I have to fight for a better world. I'm so sorry, slay the princess. You are cruelty itself and I cannot let you exist, slay the princess. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. This is really interesting. Let's see what happens with this one.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Oh my god! My voices are back too! Which hero are you? You have no idea how good it is to hear you. I can do this alone. Where's everyone else? How are you supposed to help? I thought voices weren't allowed here. I thought you died whenever I looked in the mirror. Say no. Let's see, which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
Yeah. You have no idea how good it is to hear you. Oh, it's good to be here. Oh.
She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Oh my god.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I was born ready. I'm ready. No, I can do this out here on my own. Say nothing. I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Oh my god. It's so abstract.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
We don't have the narrator anymore. I'd like that, for old time's sake. Is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin? Is the narrator really gone? Explore, take the blade, enter the basement. Is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
If the offer still stands, could you describe the cabin to me for old time's sake? Let's take the blade.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
I regret taking the blade. I wish I just entered the basement. Oh well.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me?
It's so cool that the princess is now unchained.
You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Sit with her. I don't think I want to be a god. Are you the same as you are out there? I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of this. What are we going to do? I don't want to have to slay you, but I don't know what other options there are. I'm sorry, slay the princess. And slay the princess. Are you the same as you are out there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
I don't think I want to be a god.
Honestly, me neither.
What are we gonna do?
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out? What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened. Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
I guess it makes sense that by having imperfect information of like the situation. No, I don't think I still get it.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
Oh, since we don't want to be a god. Okay, I get it. Would resetting it do anything to help them, the people out there? If you continue to exist, don't they continue to die and suffer? I don't want to forget you. We're going to find ourselves back here eventually. And we're talking about this right now. How do we know we haven't done this before? Oh my god, that's so true. This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again. Is there any other way? I take this all back. I don't want this and I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to go back to being a god? Okay, let's do it. I believe in us. Agree to our plan. I don't want to forget you.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care. But it seems important to you.
If we're talking about this right, yeah, how do we know we haven't done this before?
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
How do you know that things won't end worse? What if, when I make my way back here, I'm different and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything? This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again.
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
Oh, it's like, remember when we meet her for the first time in the first route? She's always like so vague, but like so happy to see us. And that she's excited to meet us again later, you know? Is there any other way?
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
Would resetting it do anything to help them?
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
I take it all back. I don't want this and I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to go back to being a god?
Yeah, I think it's too late for that. But maybe next time.
Maybe next time, she says. Okay, then let's do it. I believe in us.
Okay, if this is your choice, then I have your back. I guess I'll see you on the other side. She takes the blade from our hand, a fondness in her gaze.
A fondness in her gaze. So pretty. I love you. Just do it. I'll see you soon. Rain sign. I love her.
Oh, I love you too.
Yay. Chapter 1. The hero and the princess. Oh my god.
You're on a path.
It's back to the
woods.
start.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end.
That's so cool. Like the way they're able to seamlessly bring us back to the beginning. I don't know. This game was so cool. So awesome. I definitely wanted to play it more and play more of the routes and see what happens. But we have been shooting for 3 hours and 20 minutes. And I think that kind of completes our first playthrough, theoretically. So I think it might be a good time to end the YouTube stream. It is 3 a.m. But maybe I want to stay up a little bit and play a little bit of Valorant. Hehe. So maybe I'll do a little bit of Valorant before I go to bed. But yeah, let's go ahead and end the YouTube stream here. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I will do my best to edit it, or maybe pay someone to edit it. Thinking. So I can have like a first gameplay or first playthrough cut version posted on YouTube soon. So yeah, see you guys later. Bye bye. Or see you guys next time.